Peace to the soul tribe. You guys asked me to go live, and here I am. Gonna wait for the soul tribe to come on in. There is a lot of energy shifts that are unfolding right now. Um, yeah, it's been a lot of things happening in the media as far as just things revealing themselves, people coming to the forefront, discussing things that need to be discussed at this time. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of fear mongering. It's a lot of confusion. It's a whole lot of everything. And yeah, I just want to come on here and chop it up with you guys for a little bit, just for a little bit, and tap in. Peace, 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 peace to the tribe. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys come on in. I'm gonna let my Palo Santo. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about the current energies right now. It's a lot of cosmic waves that's circulating, a lot of cosmic frequencies, a lot of cosmic energies percolating. And also have a few announcements. So yeah, just gonna light the Santo and catch a little vibe with the tribe. Peace to the soul tribe. Shout out to the members. Thank y'all so much for joining and being here with me. And I know it's a little late, but tribe was like, go live, go live, go live. And I've been wanting to go live. I've been wanting to go live to talk about a few things, but I just didn't get around to doing it. Just because his energy has been like so all over the place. Okay. But it's good, you know, it's been good vibes, it's been good energy. Can't really complain. I feel like a lot of us are really getting like balanced in after a lot of frequency shifts. Like it's been a lot of frequency shifts. It's been a lot of just maneuvering through this energy and finding balance with yourself. So yeah. How you guys feeling today? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? We coming up on this Halloween energy. Peace. Peace to the tribe. We're coming up on this Halloween energy. It's been a lot of, here we go. It's been a lot of ancestral energy, you guys. And I feel like the ancestors are here. Our spirit guides are here. It's a lot of astro talk. It's a lot of things going on in the astral realms. It's a lot of things going on within us. And it's just kind of like you got to find that balance with yourself. You got to find that grounding with yourself so you don't lose your footing, so you don't get caught up. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. It's been a lot of things that has been percolating in the ethers for sure. And I guess it's a sense of, you said love the feather diamond. I know, thank you so much. Yeah, I love, you know, the feathers are just to tap into this native energy, the lightheartedness of it all, to make sure I keep balance within myself. We are still in that Libra season, right? And just finding balance. Like, I feel like the beginning of this month, it was like I was pulled to one side, I was pulled to the other side, I was pulled real low, I was pulled real high. And now I feel like I'm just kind of like back centered. I'm back balanced. I'm back one with myself. I'm back, having my heart as light as that feather, right? Balancing out the scales of justice within myself, and not letting outside things govern or dictate how I'm feeling, right? It's so much like fear mongering going on within the media. And I feel like this is that harvest energy. This is that harvest time where they pulling all they tricks out the bag to just keep us in that low vibrational fear state. So we aren't really able to focus on love. We aren't able to focus on peace. We aren't able to focus on silence. We aren't able to cultivate that blissful energy from within ourselves. And I don't know, I've been finding myself lately not wanting to be on certain social media platforms because they're just hella distracting and hella low vibrational. And um, we got to protect our peace at all times, especially what we consume with our eyes, as the eyes are the windows to the soul. And certain things we consume subconsciously, we're not even aware of just by looking at certain things, right? So I feel like we just got to be on guard, right? Is I don't know. Tom and Jerry just popped up where Jerry's uncle, he would, or his cousin, the gray mouse, would be that soldier, and he would have that sword, and he'd be like, on guard. And they was battling the whole time. They was just battling. Like that's what it feel like. Like you gotta be on guard. Like spiritual warfare. I don't know if y'all checked out my video I dropped today, but yes, like spiritual warfare. Like we in the midst of that shift, right? Timeline jumping. I don't even know what the title. What I made the title, because I just be trying to go off of the current energies, and I feel like right now the current energy is that we are timeline shifting once again. Like it's this sense of being here and there, not being here, just really trying to find like gravity, like being pulled high, being pulled low, trying to find a sense. Like it feels like we're just kind of like floating in space but not lost, but just trying to find like our grounding and our footing in this new like realm, this new dimension. And while we get settled into like this reset energy, this newness, after finding this balance, they're trying to distract us with the old realm, with the old ways, with the low vibrational energy. It's kind of like, look here, look over here, look over here. Don't look over to heaven and peace on earth. Look at hell. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's just kind of like what I've been feeling. Um, so I just been trying to protect my peace, and in the midst of that, just peeping things like, yeah. Um, so it's been a lot of different energies that's just been moving through. Peace. There's been a lot of different energies that's been moving through, and I feel like that's all part of the experience. That's all part of the test, and we just kind of gotta go through it to get through it, right? Um, as we start to deep dive into this Scorpio energy, right? And this Scorpio energy is filled with mystical, magical, hidden, abundant, occult, revealing things. Like is this these next couple seasons are going to be so beautiful, energy wise, spiritually wise, that it's going to be so much physical chaos that is going to be trying to strip that joy away from us, strip that peace away from us, that you're really going to have to just like tune things out and turn things off. um peace 7. So yeah, that's just kind of like how I've been feeling. um I feel like this is where we like deep dive. Like we're on the diving board and we're looking down like, all right, we're about to get ready to deep dive into some deep waters, into some deep emotions, into some deep things, right? And you have to make sure that you are mentally prepared, mentally stable. That way you don't tap into this sense of psychosis or this, being delusional, lost in an illusion as yeah, wow, that's crazy. This thing just said if you could live in a cartoon, and that is that Piscean energy, like being lost in a fantasy, being lost in a dream, right? So just really staying focused when it comes to what you want to bring into this reality at this moment. Because there's a lot of different things that are trying to pull on our attention to harvest our energy, and to harness our energy. But a harness, that's like a double entendre. A harness is something to hold you, something to protect you, something to guide you. And the harness is also like harvesting. So you got to just be really careful about your energy at this time, okay? Um I just kind of feel like that's the vibe. That's the vibe right now. And as these things shift, just holding on to your highest light as it's like that trickster energy. It's like, the Trump card, trying to trick people out they spot. And you don't want to get tricked out your spot, right? Because a lot of people would love peace. Peace. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification. Um, I have some amazing like things that I want to share with you guys. So, first off, I have a class coming up. Um Spiritual ascension class where we're going to be deep diving into all things spiritual, like astral projection, lucid dreaming, spiritual awakenings, sensations that you feel, communicating with spirit guides. Like, is I'm gonna be deep diving into that. So if you guys find any interest in that, I suggest that you go to my website and book that class. It's gonna be amazing. Um, and also, I am going to be doing a live with Vidal on Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm looking so forward to that, as this is something that's been we've been talking about behind the scenes, but just haven't got around to it. And shout out to B-Dale. He just dropped his book. If you guys haven't tapped in to buy his book of the chosen ones, please go do so. It's an amazing read. It's all about the collective and things that we experience as we are on this journey. Um, and yeah, so I'm super excited about that. Also, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a reading, also with a book. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for a book and a reading. So I'll be announcing that very soon. So it's a lot of things. I'm just really feeling really good. I just feel like I'm in the energy of gifting, energy of giving and receiving, as I'm receiving a lot of mental clarity and a lot of divine wisdom and divine love and divine just energy at this time. Um yeah, so it's most definitely a lot of things that are transpiring. It's just about us getting in tune with those energies as we are in the midst of a huge cosmic shift, okay? Um, and I don't know if you guys can feel it. I don't know if you guys can feel it. And like I said, it's also been like a lot of fear mongering with this whole government shutdown thing. But I feel like, we're supposed to be governing ourselves. I talked about this in my earthquake in blackout video. I talked about this in the government shutdown video. I like, if you know, you know, I've been talking about this. Peace, click, peace to the soul tribe, peace to the members. Love y'all so much. But Like I said, if you've been following me, you already know I've been talking about all of this energy. I've been talking about the reset. I've been talking about staying ready so you don't got to get ready, having your essentials, and preparing, right? Because I told you we are in that 2012, 2019 energy all over again. This is the calm before the storm. This is a silent storm, right? You could feel it in the air. Things just, something just doesn't quite feel right, right? And that's because it's a cosmic shift that is going on. They're trying to keep quiet about, meanwhile, they're trying to distract us with other things, okay? So this is where you just keep your antennas up. Keep your antennas up. Oh my God. Do y'all hear that? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? It's a lot of mystical and magical things that are going on. I just realized. You said, are you hearing them? Do you? As I'm talking about outside energies and entities, right? Um, that's my son's Twitch switch remotes. You said it's the kitty cat. No, the kitty cat is asleep. The kitty cat got fed. The kitty cat is asleep outside. At least I think. Let me be quiet before it start meowing. You said the kitty cat. I love y'all so much. You said it's the kitty. Yeah. Um, it's just been so much, you guys. It's been so much, and I'm so happy that y'all be tuned in and tapped in, because it's like y'all already know we in that energy. And you just gotta be very mindful. But what's the odds, right? Paying attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. As I said, it's been a lot of outside distractions. Then we start hearing the buzzing of the remote control, right? Things trying to control us. So this is where we get in control of ourselves. This is where we get in tune with ourselves. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Tribe asked me to come on here. I don't even know where Xavier's at. Xavier was like, go live so you can talk about this. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like I get here and I'm like, I don't really know what to say, because a lot of things I've kind of already covered, right? I've already been talking about the shutdown. We've been talking about the rise of the matriarch. We've been talking about the timeline hopping, timeline jumping, being multidimensional, holding on to your highest frequency. Yeah, being inside with yourself and letting go of outside distractions, holding on to your highest vibration, being tested. You said channel maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel I kind of want to pull a card. I don't really know. Like maybe you guys can ask some questions, but yeah, I feel like I covered everything that I wanted to cover. It's really just a lot of ancestral energy. Like it's a lot of ancestral energy that is present and that is here. That's why a lot of us are remembering a lot of things, a lot of dreams, a lot of downloads, a lot of uploads, a lot of creativity, a lot of deja vu moments, a lot of emotional shifts, right? I know my ears have been ringing. It's like a high pitch low hum. Yes, my lights were flickering today on and off. Um it's the power, right? It's the remembrance of the power and getting back in tune with your power. As just here in the Bay Area, California, we have had just this month, I can't count how many power outages we've had. I can't count how many earthquakes we had. And it's like that is the divine warning us to get prepared for something bigger, right? It was 1 week where we had 3 power outages and 3 earthquakes, right? 33. That's the death for the rebirth, right? That's the Kundalini rising, that's the Christ consciousness. So it's a lot of things that are getting ready to be shut down for a great revealance. Yes. Yeah. You said your ears have been ringing. Yeah, it's like right now I can hear like it's like a low frequency high chime. And I can't really explain it, but it's been like this all month. And sometimes it's really high, sometimes it's like a hum, sometimes it's like a buzzing, sometimes it's like a frequency. I've been getting chills all day. Um, as I've been talking and prophesizing about things. And yeah, it's just like they're here. Like they're here. And it's like, are you able to hear with, your higher self? Are you one with your higher self? Are you in tune with your spirit? Are you in tune with your heart? Are you in tune with your mind? Are you grounded in your body? And one with yourself? Do you feel whole? Do you feel full? Or are you still looking for outside external validation? Are you able to sit with yourself in stillness and silence and be fulfilled? Okay. And I feel like I finally found that balance within myself this season to where it's like, I freed myself. I freed myself and it feels good. It feels good to be free mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, not attaching to certain things that don't deem me valuable, you know? Um and not worrying about outside things or people or just having that trust and having that faith that spirit is going to guide me and connect me to wherever I need to be at the divine timing that I need to be at. Like, you know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Okay. You said everything happening all at once. Yeah, it's everything is happening all at once. You said Bay Area gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang. Do you gang bang? No, we don't gang bang, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to have fun, but I'm being pulled in the channel. um, Nice hair. Thank you. Do you think this tech race with AI will be complete or do you think it will get interrupted? Well, I mean, AI is not going anywhere anytime soon. It is a convergence that is happening. So it's either like you are able to program it or it is going to be able to program you. I see a lot of people already, like Dr. Phil Valentine said, they're becoming cyborgs. Like they can't do anything without their phone. They can't do anything without looking up AI. Like they're not even thinking for themselves. They, and I mean, you're supposed to be using it as a tool, but not letting it govern or dictate your whole entire life. Like, hey, AI, should I go to the store? Hey, AI, should I breathe today? Hey, it's like, think for yourself. Don't let the smartphones make you dumb, right? Don't let these technologies dumb you down. Still be in tune with your ancestral intelligence, with your authentic intelligence, with your original intelligence, which is your brain, your mind, your higher self, your conscious awareness. Don't get caught up. Don't get consumed by the AI because that's what it's doing. Is consuming a lot of people. And I mean, that's what anything. You know what I mean? Don't let anything consume you at this time. You want to be aware at all times right now. Okay. What do you think about the UFOs and aliens being the originators of all religion? Well, I feel like it's a lot of different things with quote unquote aliens. And I say quote unquote aliens because aliens is anything outside of yourself, anything foreign is considered an alien, right? But when we're going back to the origins of religion, I feel like back in our ancestral days, it wasn't no such thing as religion. The religion was nature. Nature was law, cosmic law. They were abiding by cosmic law, nature law, following the sun, going to sleep when it's set, getting, things done when the sun was up. They would look at the stars. They would look at the moon to plant seeds. They would look at certain alignments to know when certain abundant things were going to happen, certain catastrophic things were going to happen. Um, so I think the whole idea of religion is to control the minds of people who don't want to hold themselves accountable, who want to have a savior, who want someone they can place blame on and praise and worship, something outside of themselves to give them validation. And I don't have anything against religion, but I think when you're fighting about what God is right, what religion is right, when at the end of the day it's all the same thing, it's all talking about love one another and raise your vibration and be one with God, which is your higher self. That's what it should be about. It shouldn't be about diversity and my God is blue, my God is green, my God is black, my God is white, my God is. That's when it's like the division comes in. So when it's talking about the aliens, it it depends. It depends because it's good and bad and everything. It's good and bad and everything. I think anyone who wants you to worship them is a sense of someone that wants control over you. They want control over your mind. They want dominion over you. Um, because you shouldn't worship anything. You should worship yourself. You should praise yourself. You should love yourself. And when you get in tune with that essence versus something outside of you that you can't see, that you can't feel, that you can't touch, in a physical standpoint, right? When we're talking about any religion and praying to a God, something that is outside of yourself, someone or something that is inside of this different space and realm, when you're the one waking up, breathing, working, um, doing these tasks every day, you are the God. You are the goddess. You are the emperor. You are the priestess. You are that who you think you are. And it's just about remembering that. And once you start thinking for yourself, then you realize, shit, what if you the alien? What if you the alien from a different planet? You know what I mean? And you came here to have an experience, right? So that's kind of like what Brother Rich and Rod Hayes was talking about on their show, was the whole sense of being immortal. And my whole understanding of us coming to this realm as an eternal soul, as eternal spirit and soul that is eternal, that never dies. When we're in that spiritual realm, that spiritual essence, that soul, that source code, after spending eons and eons and eons and years upon millions of years, just floating in nothingness, floating in the void with no sense of taste, smell, touch, love, emotions. And there's a place that you can go to experience that. why not? Why not? It gets pretty boring, you know? And that is the sense of a God wanting to experience things through a vessel, right? If we're looking at it from a religion standpoint, why would God create us? Will God create us in its image? Well, why? To experience things, to have a sense of taste, to know what it's like to feel, to touch, to breathe, to have pain, to feel love. So it's all of these different aspects when it comes to an alien or a life form outside of Earth, that we would see as foreign, right? But that's just my perspective. I feel like we're all entitled to our opinion. And like I said, I don't have nothing against religion, as long as you aren't being like contradictive of other people's belief and you're open to other people's belief, because I like to take different things from all religions, right? I like the fact that Muslims pray and they take time out for prayer. I like the fact that they take that discipline. They have a lot of discipline when it comes to getting closer and in tune with Allah, right? So we don't eat pork. That is, pigs eat shit. And why would you want to eat something that eats shit, right? That goes back to certain beasts and why they were created. And I like the fact that Christians have this unwavering faith for Jesus, for Yahweh, for the all, for the creator, for God, right? They so die hard, literally die hard about Christianity and God and Christ and Jesus that they go against the world. Even if, this man created miracles, I ain't seen them, I'm ready to die, right? That unwavering faith literally can move mountains, can move water, right? And I love the fact that, Buddhist monks, they got so much discipline and they're so in tune that they zone everything out and tap into that peace and bliss and that love. And I'm so devoted, and just in tune with this essence of, Buddha and Krishna, and evolving and transforming and looking at things from a metaphysical standpoint. And I love the fact that Ephi's, let's get in tune with the earth. Let's get rooted in what's here. Let's get the water. Let's get the shells. Let's do divination. Let's light that candle. Let's pour some libations for the ancestors, because the ancestors are the bloodline. The ancestors are the way. And give thanks to all these different deities, like the natives, like the Indians, right? We have a God for each spirit, as everything has a spirit. The wind is a spirit, the tree is a spirit, the water is a spirit, the fire is a spirit, right? So like I said, I don't got nothing against different ideologies, different religions. I love them all, and I take a piece from each thing. Shit, even the atheists, don't get too attached to none of this shit. Cause all of this shit may just be fake. All this shit is we up in the matrix, or we caught up in the matrix. None of this shit is real. It's a simulation. It's a game. I don't believe in none of this shit, right? So having that sense of detachment, right? I love it all. I study it all, right? And I I'm open to it. I'm open minded. I don't cut myself off from anything. Okay. So yeah, as far as aliens in religion, I feel like that's a very broad topic, as we could be the aliens. What if we the aliens? Like, my whole thing is, I like to look at things from a different perspective. Perspective and perception is everything, because you could see something as one thing, like an alien is something outside of space that is coming here. But an American, aka someone like Trump, could see an alien as someone from a Spanish descent, right? Someone that is not from America can be considered an alien. um and I don't even like using that term for other life forms, as I feel like if anything is coming back to this planet or resurfacing to this planet, then it must have been from here in a past sense, right? So it's the sense of this ancient ancestor that is revealing itself and making its presence known so we can remember. Okay, so that's, but then again, like I said, it depends because it's benevolent and it's malevolent, right? So it is this whole Star Wars, battle of the gods, battle of the entities. It's been wars for eons in space, war, with the animals, with the insects, with the, everything has a sense of this fight. But then everything also has a sense of this love. So we're in this realm of polarity. We're in this realm of duality, whether we like it or not, right? It's just about finding that balance to rise higher and to find that peace within yourself at this time, and finding bliss within this chaos energy, okay? And that's how you find order within yourself. But again, like I said, that's just my opinion. What if it's not a planet? Well, what is it? If it's not a planet, what is it? Please enlighten me. It's a plane. It's a flat earth. It's a dome. It's a speck. It's a star. What is it? It's a hologram. What in the hell are we on? Where in the hell are we at? What and who the hell are you? Where we at? What type of, like, am I making sense? Cause I'm big on metaphysics. We can go there. We can do all of that. I'm with all of it. But you can't just come on the chat and say that. Well, what if it's not a planet? Well, then what is it? What's your perspective then? Yeah, because I want the smoke tonight. I burned the Palo Santo. I want the smoke tonight, okay? So, yes. Yeah, exactly, huh? Yeah, where he at? Chat, chat, chat. Should I fold that bitch no yoga mat? Chat, okay? Where he at, chat? Talking all that shit. Now he ain't got nothing to say. When I just did this great breakdown on aliens and the planets, and well, what if it's not a planet? Type of dumbass. Anyways, you said you been cooking. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, brother. You said you dropped the gems in the chat. Thank you. And that's the thing. Regardless if it's flat or sphere or circle, it's still this. It don't matter. So fucking what if it's flat? So fucking what if it's round? We all still here wherever, whatever we own. If it's a cube, if it's a triangle, if it's layers and dimensions, it don't matter. We here. That's something else. See, that's somebody they haven't fully opened up their mind to different perspectives. They still want to argue. They still want to be combative. They still haven't figured out that you can break out of that paradox, that way of thinking. They're still, well, it's flat earth. It's round earth. It's, who gives a fuck what the fuck it is, nigga? We here. What we going what we doing? Are you leveling up wherever you at? What are you doing? Are you pouring into yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you prioritize your health? Do you prioritize your mental health? Right? Because you so caught up on, it's a flat earth or round earth, a dome, it don't matter. We all here. And we ain't going nowhere no time soon. If your ass going to water, you still need oxygen. So it don't matter if it's flat earth or round earth, you still need oxygen to breathe. And if I cut your arm, you still gonna bleed like I bleed. Mr. What if it's not a planet? Where he at? I want to smoke. Okay. I'm feeling like Top Cat. I'm ready to debate somebody. But let me at him. Feel like Scrappy Doo. Let me at him. Don't go on my plus. Go on your own channel and pop your shit on your own page, okay? We over here enlightening ourselves and opening up our minds and open up our hearts, doing the work, healing the trauma, okay? Elevating, healing. What he talking about? You want to debate? You want to debate on if we a planet? Who cares? I'm healing whatever dimension I'm on. I'm elevating whatever dimension I'm on. Okay, I didn't came back, leveled up. I didn't came back, forgot who I was, remembered, and enlightened the people once again. Nigga, I'm unstoppable. It don't matter if I'm on a planet, if I'm on a cube, if I'm on a spaceship, if I'm on underwater, if I'm in Atlantis, if I'm a Native American, if I was in the 1700s. I come back and do this every time. We come back and do this every time. So it don't matter if it's on a round earth, a flat earth, a square earth, a dot, a circle, circle, dot, dot. You better have your cootie shot. It don't matter. Okay? None of that matters. We're leveling up regardless. Regardless. Okay? I love y'all. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. We've been here. Yes, we've been here. We've been here. Come on now. New sub. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Okay. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. I love y'all so much. What you think about 3-Eye Atlas? I think 3-Eye Atlas is just a sense of a great remembrance that is going to be activated within all of us. I feel like it is something that is within us that will be restored and renewed, and it is already here if you're in tune with that higher frequency, if you're in tune with this higher level of thinking, higher way of being, higher way of doing. That old cycle is done as this new cycle is coming in to enlighten you, enlighten your first eye, enlighten your mind, enlighten your spine, raise that kundalini and send you to this higher timeline. Because even if you want to say it's something outside of you, you can't really, I mean, let's just say we about to get into the hypotheticals, right? Let's just say if this was an alien ship, okay? And they come here, what are they going to do? What's possibly going to happen? Okay? If aliens were to come here right now, what do you think is going to happen? First off, our government is so fixated on controlling the people, they probably would have a hard time even touching down physically to even land here. Okay, so this is now, here we go. We about to y'all ready to deep dive? Who ready to deep dive? Because we can deep dive on this topic. Because if we want to go down a rabbit hole, we can go down a rabbit hole. We about to go deep down a rabbit hole. Y'all ready? Okay. Y'all got y'all flashlights? Because we about to go down a rabbit hole about some aliens. Okay. So let's just say it was some aliens and they do come here. They, first off, okay, they got, it's layers in our atmosphere they have to get past, but they are already so highly intelligent. They've been traveling through other dimensions, space. This is an interstellar object, so it came somewhere from outside of our solar system, from outside of our galaxy. So they're obviously way more intelligent than we could ever imagine, right? Our space station, our NASA people can't even leave the firmament, leave the flat dome, leave the round earth, leave the planet, whatever the hell that guy said we're on, right? Can't leave the cube, can't leave the dot, can't leave the paradox. We can't even break through, right? We didn't watch this man, Elon, alien, whatever he is, whoever he is, wherever he came from. See, now that's the real alien. They want you to look at these aliens outside, but really it's aliens already here. Do you see? His name is Elon. This nigga name is Alien. He's an alien. He's not from here. That's why he's shooting them rockets. He's trying to get the hell up out of here so he can go back home. He's an alien from the future. He was time traveling into different dimensions and got stuck here and said, oh shit, how I get back home? How did I end up here? God damn it. I didn't timeline jump too far back in the past. Damn. And these dumb, I'm the smartest nigga here. Oh, damn it, I ain't getting out. I gotta wait till these niggas come pick me up. Gotta wait till they send the signal again. I gotta wait. Oh God, I gotta wait 50 more years. All right, fuck it. We about to build some more ships. About to say we going to Mars. I'm about to just run schemes on these niggas and just get money. Get money from them because they dumb anyway. They controlled by fear. They government run everything. I'm about to just lock in with the president, control the world. This shit is too easy. While I wait for these other aliens to come. But really, these are the real ancient ancestors. Because like I said, it's a difference. It's a difference between aliens and ancient ancestors. Difference between benevolent entities and malevolent entities. Benevolent entities don't come here and try to scare you. They come in here to enlighten you. These are the ones that come in peace. Okay, I come in peace. These ones that come here and they want to suck your soul and take your life, and they already here. Those ones are already here. They're already draining your loose. They're already draining your energy. They the one that got you in fear. They got the, woo, we about to do this. They already got the black community in fear that they're about to take away all the food stamps. Okay, they run around in panic. And the rich people think it's all good. Because we're rich, we don't gotta. But if the black people can't feed their kids, they coming into your neighborhood and they taking their food, they gonna take your food, so it's gonna affect that. It's gonna be a domino effect here. But really, you gotta know that you good either way. Either way, I'm good. If I got food, if I don't got food, it don't matter. If I perish, I'm going to come back. I'm going to do this thing all over again. See, that's the type of mindset you got to have. Nothing outside of me can affect me. But yes, I'm going to stay ready. So I don't got to get ready. I got the thing on me. I'm ready to go at any time. But none of this can really control me. I'm not going to let any alien entity, whatever, come here and think it's going to woo scare me. Because lo and behold, like I said, what if we the aliens? Okay? So I always like to look at things from a different perspective. If these beings are coming here, they're highly intelligent. They have technology beyond our enlightened sense of self. So they will be able to land, shut down the defense systems. So no nuclear bombs, nothing can blow them up. Okay? And it can go one or two ways. What is y'all coming here for? Has anybody thought about that? These type of questions I ask. All these planets in the galaxies. Why are you coming here? To feed off the energy. But it's a million other planets like Earth with less hostile, crazy black beings. I mean, melanated beings. It's even more intelligent life forms with even more high vibrational energy other places. Why are you coming here? Why here? That's what I think, 7. What is so special about this place? What's so special about Earth, y'all? That it's a billion galaxies. It's a billion other planets. And they want to come here for what? Why? Why our sun? Why close to our Earth? Why close to Mars? There must be something special about us. Must be something special about our solar system. There must be something unique. Or this could be the sense of, yeah, it could be. It could be. But to come here, thank you, Mo. It's us. They come here to enlighten us, to enlighten the ones that ask the questions, not the ones who are the sheeple, not the ones who follow the herd. They come here to give the keys of remembrance to those who've been seeking in the dark and still finding their way to the light. Because if you're coming back on the trajectory that this is on, you heard what I said, coming back. Coming back. So these are ancient ancestors, if they are aliens. Because how would you know your way to get here? You must have been here before. And why are you coming back? For your long lost cousins? For your long lost relatives? Because nobody gets left behind. That's what I thought Ohana meant. I thought Ohana meant family and nobody gets left behind. That's what I thought. That's what I heard. Okay? Yes. Yes. Why else would they be coming here? It's not to suck our blood. We're going to drain their energy. You get all the way here just to kill us because we got good energy. But y'all got high dimensional next level technology that y'all traveling on xenon and nickel and nitrogen and gamma ray technology, but y'all come all the way here for some blood. They came all the way here for some pussy. What? Nah. Bruh, we ain't traveled 70 years just for some pussy. Excuse me, men in the chat. Who in here gonna wait 70 years? That must be some bomb ass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Ain't no alien coming here just to drain some energy when they traveling on xenon and krypton and gamma ray and crystal technology and diamond technology that we can't even think of. They probably think I want to come and come on themselves. Like, come on now. It's probably that easy for them. This is beyond the flesh. This is DNA. You got technology that's traveling how many miles per hour? Fast? Oh, they can come real quick. Pun intended. Come real quick. Get the job done. I don't want the headache. I get the job done myself. And you know them, we heard them humans is emotional beings and they get attached to shit. We don't really want them type of attachments. Cause that's what I heard. I heard y'all some emotional beings and y'all be getting attached. Y'all want to worship shit outside of y'all. Now we don't really want that. Cause I know y'all heard about us. We like to probe niggas. We come in the middle of the night, we hit it and quit it. We dip on them. That's how I heard them aliens do. They come in, hit it, quit it, and dip. They heard bad experiences with us. They always hitting it and quit, one night standing them. They be talking about us probing them and shit. My spirit guides is hollering. They're hollering. This is real shit. Cause that's what I heard. So that's my perspective. It's a great remembrance that is happening from within. Why else would they be coming here? It's not to invade. It's not to steal. It's not to kill. It's not to have sex. It's not to probe. Because they're not even coming here. They're getting closest to the sun. They're getting close to the sun. And the sun is to expose things. The sun is the corona, Massey Jackson. The sun is the crown. They're here to give us a great remembrance of who we are. They're here to knight us with that cosmic drip that is embedded in your DNA. They're coming here with the gift, and the gift is that you're the gift. Remember, remember, remember? See, you did all this work to get to this point. So you could remember. And it's like, and now I'm seeing, what is that? When they pass the baton, a relay race. We didn't ran the first lap. We didn't got it all the way there. They about to pass this baton. And it's going to be this great remembrance. And the countdown is already happening because they're already here. It's about you waking up. It's about you remembering who you are. It's about you getting into it. It's about you asking the questions. It's about you loving yourself. You knowing your self-worth. That's what this whole journey has been about, right? You getting in tune with yourself, you deep diving, you researching, you breaking up with people, you distancing yourself from people, you isolating yourself, you reading, you searching for what? You searching for yourself. To find yourself, to be one with yourself, to pour into yourself because you know you deserve more. That's what this is all about. Getting back in tune with yourself, loving yourself, the journey of self-discovery. Then you realize you are the gem. You are the prize. You are what you're looking for. You are what you've been seeking. You are a priority. You matter. Am I talking to myself, y'all? Or can we drop some gems in the chat if it's making sense? Because I know I ain't been the only one pouring back into myself, doing all of this learning, doing all this researching, finding knowledge, tapping in with Soul Tribe, connecting with people. You said you talking to me. Thank you. Thank y'all. All of this has been a self-discovery journey. That's all this has been. That's what them eureka moments is. That's what all these experiences been for. Damn, I learned something else about myself. Damn, I went through that experience, so I know not to do that anymore. So I know not to mess with people like that. So I don't get scammed. Damn, I knew that was to know thyself, to get in tune with thyself, to love thyself, to know you deserve more. You're worth it. And then the boundaries that you hold up, no, 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 wrong way, is a sense of protecting yourself. Because that looks familiar. That same traits are familiar. See, we breaking past all of these karmic loops to close that door, to close that book on that old chapter. So when we pick up a book or a page, it's like, this seems familiar. Yeah, because we've been there, done that. I know myself. I know that's a trigger. I know that's a trigger. I can't. Oh, that's a weak spot. I can't. I know if I go there, I ain't gonna make it home. Right? I know my limits. Right? That boundary with yourself. You've been testing yourself. What if everything we've been through, we wrote it out in our book of life to test ourselves for self-growth? I'm going to have this family. I'm going to have this friend. I'm going to have this relationship. And everything going to go wrong so I could level up. Because I know myself. And I'm hard-headed. And I know if this experience happens, it's going to make me stronger. And I know if I do it like this, I'm going to level up. And I'm going to protect myself. And this time, I'm going to do that 2 times just to make sure. Look, just to make sure I don't like it. Yes. 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 Your future higher self. Messages from your future higher self. It won't make sense now, but it will later. Those habits you broke 3 years ago, those experiences that happened 7 years ago, some things didn't make sense then. But you look back on it now and you're like, damn, that's why I went through that. So I could be as strong as I am today. So I could have those experiences, that knowledge, that wisdom, that courage, that heart today. Yes. Yes, Mo. A powerful aligned journey that we orchestrated. We are co-creators. We created this. We create every decision that we make. Every place that we're in is a physical representation of choices that we made. Involuntarily or voluntarily. Because we always have a choice. Whether you think you do or not. You can choose to read a book. You can choose to work out. You can choose to pay attention to certain things. You can choose to dismiss certain things. You always have a choice. And the choices that we're making now are changing our reality. This is where we get to choose what timeline we want to go on. If I make this decision, it's going to lead to this. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me see. Okay, if I do it this way, how's it going to go? Well, that might have a better outcome. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. Is that resonating? Does this resonate? Okay, nah, that don't resonate. I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that energy. Ooh, they got negative energy. I don't like their energy. They complaining too much. They always negative. That don't really vibrate with my frequency. Let me step away. Let me protect myself because I know better. And I heard if you know better, you're supposed to do better. Okay? So that's what we're doing right now. These current energies, these current frequencies are a huge timeline shift where we're able to scale out whatever reality we want to go to. You can see, you know, you have the wisdom, you have the experience. What timeline are you going to jump to next? What goals are you setting for yourself next? Because trust and believe, if you set your target, stay focused, hone in, stay consistent, action, consistency, action, faith, determination, action, get more people on board. You can accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. It's not too far out your reach, as that is how all things are manifested with a thought, with action. A dream turned into reality started with a thought, then action. And miracles happen all the time, but even miracles take time. That's how we manifest things in this reality. Okay? And we're about to get ready to witness a whole lot of magic. They really want us looking outside of ourselves. They want us looking up. They want us distracted. But really, we're supposed to be getting in tune with ourselves. You're supposed to be so deep in your meditation, so deep in your spiritual bag that don't none of this shit fucking phase you. Can't nothing move you outside of yourself. You should be so locked in with your higher self that you on autopilot with spirit. You on autopilot with the God from within. You on autopilot with yourself. I trust myself. Do you trust yourself? Do you love yourself enough to be in a dark room with no light, be in darkness, and know that you're going to come out untouched, unscathed? You still going to be on the right path. That's what it's like, what they say, leading with blind faith. I got so much faith. I trust myself so much that even though I can't see where I'm going, it's pitch black, I know I'm heading in the right direction. Okay? And that's what's happening right now. You have to be so locked in. Like I'm locked in. You got to be so locked in that it's not a doubt, it's not a worry, it's not one fear that can break your concentration, break your frequency with whatever goal, thought, reality, dream you're trying to create for yourself right now, for your legacy, for the future. as we continue to break through bloodlines, as we continue to break through generational things, obstacles, traumas, triggers, we those warriors. We are spiritual warriors. Yes, you gotta have them blinders on. I don't even see no competition. I don't see it ain't no competition. I'm competing with myself. How can I outdo myself? How can I set the bar higher for myself? And this fire horse year, next year, see what it is we're already in that energy right now. We've been in that energy since Leo season, since August. We've been in that. That's why things are shifting. That's why things are changing. Getting more confirmation than ever, more synchronicities than ever. People leaving out your life, people reappearing back in your life, people you ain't seen in 10, 20 years popping up. The shift is happening. Do y'all see it? Do y'all feel the shift happening? Because I know I feel it all in my body. In my dream state. I feel it all in my dream state. I'm never here when I'm dreaming. So where am I? Where are you when you dream? And you wake up and you're like, damn, that felt more real than this reality I'm in right now. We're we're collapsing so many timelines, you guys. Yes, I do. I do. I take well, I don't take any dreams to enhance. I don't take any dreams. You see this? You see where my mind is at? I don't take any herbs to enhance my dreams. I'm I'm going through such a quantum leap and quantum shift. I take herbs to stay asleep because I can't stay asleep. I'm getting woken up out of my sleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I'm receiving downloads, uploads, information, transmissions, seeing shit, hearing shit, feeling shit, hot sweats, chills, feeling like I'm getting electrocuted, all type of stuff. So I take herbs to stay asleep. Now, if you would like to know some herbs to enhance lucid dreaming, I can tell you some of those. Blue lotus is one. Blue vervain is one. Valerian is another one. Passion flower. I hope you got your notes. Would you like medicinal plants? It's a few medicinal plants if you into that. I feel like that's a little too deep, but some herbs, those are some good 4 herbs that you can do to enhance lucid dreaming. And if you really want to know how to, mugwort is good. Mugwort is really a parasite cleanser. So that's to cleanse out parasites, which could be the real energy harvester. Those are the real aliens. Y'all want to talk about aliens coming here and draining people energy. That's the most ancient alien that's been here. Bacteria. Y'all know bacteria, right? Fungus. Yeah, that is some of the most ancient aliens here. Parasites, highly intelligent leeches that'll suck your blood. So if you're trying to get rid of those, yeah, mugwort is very good for that. Okay. And it's another way to tap into lucid dreaming, but I'm gonna be giving away that type of information during my spiritual ascension class. So if you would like to know more, because I'm gonna be going into astral projection, um, remote viewing, astral traveling, how to timeline hop and all that stuff. I'm gonna be breaking all of that stuff down in the ascension class. I can't give it all away. Okay. And don't forget, hey, if you're feeling generous and want to donate, the Cash App is Nudiamonds, Nudiamonds 101. Okay, all the other information is down in the description box. If you would like to join the class, it's on my website, newdiamonds.net. Okay. But yeah, because it's a special technique that I use to lucid dream for the very first time. And I'm going to be giving that away during my class. And it works every time. And you don't need no herbs to do it. Okay. It's super easy, but you got to be in tune. So, yeah. Was there any more questions? I'm liking these questions y'all giving. I don't know what was going on with me earlier. Well, I was so feisty. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be passionate. I'll be so passionate about this spiritual shit. I'll be ready to take off. I'll be ready to go bad. I'm such a little spiritual warrior. I'm so feisty. My spirit is so big in this little ass body. It'd be crazy. So I don't know if you guys had any more questions. Do you guys have any more questions? I'll probably pull a card or get into channel messages. I'm going to sit here, my eyes closed, and just see. Yeah, the frequencies is high. It's super high frequencies right now. It's yeah, it's this Scorpio energy. This mystical, magical, benevolent, malevolent energy that is here and that is present. Yes, we do. We do stay high in our highest selves. Absolutely. Should I pull a card, y'all? Or should I just channel some messages? What we doing? I came on here for y'all. I came on here to chop it up with y'all. What we doing, y'all? Talk to me. You said channel, bye. Don't get booted. Don't get blocked and booted being disrespectful in the chat and being silly. You gonna fuck around and find out the hard way. Try mimosa's root in morning. Glory seeds for lucid. Yes, yeah. If you guys know any herbs to help, please drop them in the chat. Okay. Okay. And you're blocked. Okay. And you're blocked. And just like that. And you're booted. Gotta give them the boot. Get your ass up out of here. Don't come on my channel with that bullshit. Deuces. Go talk to yourself. Go talk to yourself in another dimension, baby. This ain't the channel. This ain't the place, okay? Let's burn some Palo Santo on these. We don't even pay that no mind. We don't even pay that no mind. We just like the Palo Santo. Let's cleanse the chat. Who wants some Palo Santo? Okay. Pull a card. Yeah, I'm feeling a pulling a card. Let me see. I had seen an airplane earlier and it was like going up. So this is most definitely take off for us. This season is gonna be this month is gonna be very abundant for us. That November energy, this Scorpio energy is gonna be very abundant. A lot of spiritual abundance is gonna pour in for the collective. People who've been pouring into themselves and tapping into discipline and tuning into this rebirth. I'm seeing like a yoni. I'm seeing like a portal, like a Vesica Pisces. And I'm seeing praying hands. So a lot of us have been praying for this rebirth. A lot of us have been asking for this rebirth. And we're going to get it. This is a new beginning for a lot of us. A lot of us have been going through birthing pains. As far as it's feeling like we're in this embryonic state, but we are divinely protected as we are engulfing ourselves in these new waters, this new information, these new emotions, and we're getting settled in to that new aspect of ourselves, that upgraded sense of self, and releasing anything that does not serve us. And I know, speaking for myself, that has been one of the most hardest parts, is just surrendering to the release. As that may look different for all of us. Some things may just leave abruptly. Some things may be leaving in pieces. Some people may be moving. I'm hearing moving in pieces. So people moving step by step, taking things one step at a time, and giving yourself grace at this time, not rushing into anything. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. And not being distracted by anything. Okay. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm gonna pull, let's see. Pull from my alchemy deck. What's something to expect? Wow. As soon as I cut the cards. Butterflies. Butterflies may be significant. Stay in tune with love. Yes. Shout out to the chat. Ooh, pineal gland. Wisdom, right? Waterfalls. Peace and serenity. Ancient ancestors. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, y'all see how that shot out? Ooh. Y'all see this? What was the last thing I said? Who remember what the last thing I said was? Surrendering. Surrendering. Surrendering to what? To the abundance. Surrendering to the abundance. And what cycle are we in? Aren't we in a new moon phase right now? And I said, what? A lot of what? A lot of abundance, a lot of peace, a lot of serenity, getting in tune with yourself, loving yourself. And the crown, it ain't even no face here. This is all mental. Opening up your mind and getting aligned with different shades, different cycles of yourself, being aligned with these different cycles, this new beginning, this new abundance, as you are blooming, as you are opening up to yourself. A lot of sexual energy here with this flower, with this yoni energy. Okay, I said the yoni. And no disrespect to the men, but this is about divine feminine energy, as even the divine masculine can tap into that feminine essence. That is that receiving gifts, receiving energy, receiving love, sitting back and relaxing. Kick up your shoes and relax your feet. And party on down to the SKV, just kicking it, just kick it. Okay, that's what this is giving. Okay. Yes, floating in serenity, floating in bliss. This that shit, this that cycle with the 7 and the 3. What did I say about that next year, that fire horse year? Next year is a 10-year, aka a 1 year. 7 and 3, 10. 3 is all about communication. Communication is self, listening to yourself, learning, growing, wisdom. 7 is all about what? What? Balance, Libra? Them scales? How are you communicating with yourself and finding balance with yourself to find bliss, to be in that centered essence with yourself, right? Because a flower essence is all about attracting things, right? The bees are attracted to the flower for their nectar, right? But the bees don't see color, they see frequency, they see energy, they see your aura, right? They're attracted to your aura, they're attracted to the light. Yes. I love this. Yeah, a lot of glitter. Ooh, the heart. I didn't even see this. The heart opening up. Ooh, it's a little tear here. Releasing. Releasing and surrendering. Okay. I love that. And it says land, flower, and moon. Land is being grounded. Land is nurturing yourself. Land is loving yourself. That flower is that essence of self after you've been nourishing yourself, right? But you have to tend to that seed. You have to tend to yourself, right? What did I say about that self-love? I went in for like 10 minutes just about self-love. Okay? This is that. You are the flower. You are the seed. Nurture yourself, love yourself, and get in tune with all these different sides and facets, your intuition, and healing yourself and breaking through illusions of what certain things may look like. Okay? I'm going to read this card. I didn't even see what the bottom card was. Ooh. This is the bottom card. So we got new moon and full moon. And the reason why I love this card is because, what did I say about perspective? Perspective. How are you seeing this? How are you viewing this card? All right, what did I say we was doing when I first got on here? I said we about to go down what? A rabbit hole with 88 on the time. You can be looking at it, looking down the rabbit hole, or you could be looking up, looking down, or looking through. Focus, focus, focus. Because even though you might be in a dark room and you can't see, you got to know the divine is guiding you. Wherever you're going, wherever you're headed. Okay? Land, cave, and moon. Both of these are land. Land. Landing. Talking about the aliens coming and landing here. Okay? I love this. Powerful. Ooh, and we got 10 and 11. This is 11. So quantum leaping, timeline leaping, perspective, absolutely. Yes, I saw it as coming up out into the moon's light. Yes. Tunnel vision. Yes. Straight ahead. Yes. Exactly. Your perception. It's all about your perception. That's what this is about. How are you viewing things right now? That's all that matter. What other people think, what other people realities, how other people healing, how other people are doing. Focus on you. You gotta have tunnel vision, them blindfolds on, like the horse, especially going into this next year. You got to have them blinders on, them focus. You gotta stay focused. Okay? Let's read the card. Me. It says a lot of people confuse. Woo! The first bar. Bars. I love this book. I love this book so much. A lot of people confuse vulnerability with weakness, which means a lot of people get it really wrong because nothing could be further from the truth. An open heart doesn't fear pain, as an open heart doesn't need to wear armor or hide to protect itself. Allow yourself to deep dive into your vulnerability and to share it with others. Be with the pain that lives inside of you and allow it to express and to release. Cry and let the tears cleanse your spirit, knowing that the process is renewing you and your essence is purifying your soul. Allow others into your pain, into your emotions, while welcoming theirs into your own heart. Open your heart to your tribe. Come on, hold on, pause. Wait a minute. No, notice don't say that. This don't say open your heart to your tribe, and that's what I'm doing right now. I don't. It could. This card could have said anything. Okay, hold up. Shout out to the soul tribe. Okay. Uh, okay, hold up. Open your heart to your tribe so that they can see the fullness of you. Be gentle with yourself, dear one, for this is a tender territory you are choosing to tread. Hold your vulnerability and others' vulnerability with grace and with respect. It takes courage to share your feelings with others. And I feel like I said that. I said, be gentle with yourself. Be easy with yourself right now as we are releasing and surrendering and letting go of old things as we find balance with ourselves. We get into bliss. Okay? I love that. I feel like that's the energy. That's the energy. We're just floating in oneness, and it's 10:10 on the clock. Okay? So if you guys didn't have any more questions, I think I'm going to get off now. I think the message is clear. The energy is clear. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling balanced. I love y'all so much. Shout out to the tribe. And peace. I'll catch y'all soon again. I'll be live Sunday. We'll be there. Don't miss out, y'all. It's going to be a good one. We'll be going down a rabbit hole. I'm going to be dropping some more videos. Look out for those. And the class, be sure to join the classes next week. Spiritual ascension class where we talk about everything spiritual, spiritual awakenings, spiritual rebirths, ascension, ascension protocol, the process of going up to higher dimensions. And yeah, I love y'all so much. And I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.